So Poland enter the World Cup fray. What that means definitely is that commentators, analysts all over the world will be having their tongues in a bit of a tiffy. But outside of that, you'd hope that with their lineup with Robert Lewandowski, they would also probably have opposition defences in a tizzy.
You would think so. Goretzka and Lewandowski are actually, I think, responsible for about 50% of the goals under the current coach. So it shows you how important they are to the side. They need to stay fit and play because they are huge attributes in a goal scoring perspective. I don't think it'll be easy though. Senegal are a tough side. They've got a really good spine across the side. Kaloubi at the back, obviously Gueye in the middle with Ndai, and obviously Sadio Mane up front is the man that they're going to be looking to for the goals. So they're not an easy touch, Senegal.
Sadio Mane, of course, the potent goal-scoring threat for Senegal. When it comes to Poland, quite an interesting bit of information on Robert Lewandowski. Prolific par excellence on the club stage, even for Poland, scored 16 goals in 10 qualifiers on the route to the World Cup. But at two majors before this, Euro 2012 and 2016, in a total of 8 appearances, he's had only 2 goals, so he wants to correct that.
Yeah, I think they've been poor over the last 8 years in competitions and tournaments. They seem to have some other players on the pitch now who are decent. You know, Milik is a good player. I'm not sure if he'll play, but somebody I quite like. So they have got decent players in there. I think that's been the difference. It's always been a one-man team. Now, like I say, if you look across the sides, they've got players playing in Italy, they've got players playing in other top teams in Europe. So they're now a little bit more of a team, so we will get a bit more help. So I expect Lewandowski to definitely score at this World Cup, if not get 2 or 3.
So are you putting this one in Poland's favour, Poland versus Senegal?
Possibly, I think so. Senegal have been criticised recently for being too defensive. They've tried to tinker with the system as well. He's tried to play with 3 at the back and he got criticised by the players. So they're having a little bit of problems. They're under pressure as well. Everyone's saying if they don't get out the group, the manager will be sacked. So he's up against it. Obviously, Aliou Cisse, ex-player, knows all about that, but he's going to find it tough. So maybe the pressure might get the better of Senegal.
All right. Favouring Poland on this one. Poland versus Senegal will conclude the opening round of action in the group stage, and the second set of fixtures get underway later tonight. The focus will be on the St. Petersburg Stadium at 11:30 p.m. IST as hosts Russia take on Japan in a pivotal Group A clash that could go a long way in determining which team will qualify for the knockouts. Russia set the World Cup alight on the opening day with a stunning 5-0 thrashing of Saudi Arabia in the tournament opener. They face an Egypt side that narrowly went down to Uruguay in their first match. The talisman of the Pharaohs, Mohamed Salah, did not feature in that game as he recovered from injury. But with Egypt having no more margin for error, Salah is expected to start today. Ashley Westwood, obviously this is a game that we'll set up in greater detail at 10:30 p.m. tonight. But Mohamed Salah's return, this game hinges on that. You'd expect if he comes in, he might be too strong for Russia.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a chance of being the World Player of the Year. He's been in fantastic form, obviously, for Liverpool. The goals he's scored have been nothing short of magnificent. And he is pivotal to the side. I'm still not sure if he'll play. I still think there's a little bit of mind games going on. Seen a couple of clips of him in training, you know, getting help with putting his bib on and stuff, not looking like he's moving fluently. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play. Let's hope he does, because you know, this World Cup's set up for him.
All right, so Mohamed Salah, whether he comes or not, that dominates the headlines. We'll know when we are back on air at 10:30. That does it from us on this edition of Theatre of Dreams. Ashley Westwood, thank you as always for your time. And we'll be back, like we said, at 10:30 p.m. IST to look back on all the day's action, as well as a detailed look ahead to that second round of group stage matches, which kickstarts with Russia against Egypt. Do join us. Thank you for watching.